I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video. And today I got y'all boys with the best badges in the game. But that's not it. I'm be ranking every single badge. So if you're thinking of badges for finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive, I'm doing this all in one video. But actually, I stream doing this. So if you guys want to be in the next one, I'm gonna do another one going over the takeovers or the badge setup this week. I'm gonna be streaming it and I'm gonna upload it. So if you guys want to be there, all you gotta do is have the notifications on, subscribe, like the video for more of these. But yeah, for sure, we're gonna be giving you guys every single badge, give you guys the tiers of everything, all in one video. If you guys want more, you know what to do. But without further ado, no more talking. It's already gonna be long enough. Let's hop straight to it. Alright, so today, man, we're gonna be literally ranking every single badge. I've done this before on YouTube. The last time I did this, I did it on YouTube. But we got pretty much every single badge. We're gonna go through every single badge. If the stream lagged, there's not really much I can really do about that. But yeah, we're gonna do this all in this video today. We got the same 5 tiers I'll always have when I do this tier list. We got broken, top tier, usable, not enough badge points, don't use. But yeah, off the rip. First badge, we're gonna go in order. It's ABC order. It's not really based off like the category of badge and stuff like that. What's up, Mr. Noodles? Alright, first badge is Acrobat. When it comes to this badge, off the rip, I don't think it's broken by no means. I don't really think it's top tier, but I'm thinking more like usable or not enough badge points. I don't know where I want to put this, to be honest. Either one is perfectly fine to me, but I think for right now, I'm gonna end up going usable. Alright, next, ankle braces. When it comes to ankle braces, it's kind of similar, bro. It's either usable or not enough badge points. It's kind of usable because tight handles is one of those badges that's just so OP that you kind of need a badge to cancel it out. But some people don't even have enough badge points to put that on consistently. So in my opinion, ankle braces is kind of more towards the don't use area, if that makes sense, because of the fact that it really don't even work that well. It's just a badge that really cancels out getting your ankles taken or getting frozen. So I'll put more towards not a badge point because there's just too many defensive badges that you should put on and that you need to put on, personally. Alright, next is ankle breaker. When it comes to ankle breaker, bro, I could put this in a lot of tiers. I don't know if it's broken because it's not even the best badge to get ankles, but if you put this on to go alongside a badge like tight handles, it'll become a lot better. So in my opinion, at least I'm gonna put it in top tier. I can change some of this stuff around later, but for right now, this is where I'm putting it. Alright, next is Back Down Punisher. Back Down Punisher is a badge that you can genuinely use on a lot of big man builds. It's just not like used on all big man builds because some big man, they're just gonna pick and pop. Some big man, they're just gonna spot up. Some big man just gonna pick and roll. Some big man don't even really want to go into the post. So I say for post scores, it's definitely one of the better badges. It's not the best post scoring badge by no means, but for post scores, I feel like all post scores kind of need to have this on. So I'll put it more in the usable because some people are actually going to be using this depending on your build. Next is Bailout. I believe Bailout is a top tier badge. I don't really feel like that's really, I don't know if that's really like needs to be debated on. I'm going to throw that in top tier personally. Next is Ball Stripper. Ball Stripper is a badge that's kind of underrated because if you're undersized, it can help you go against like taller people. It makes people have to put on badges they really don't always want to put on, like unstrippable. But yeah, Ball Stripper is not a bad badge by no means. It just is very like build reliant depending on what your steal is. A lot of times if you're taller, you're not going to really need it. But it is a good badge because anything that helps you get steals in this game is going to be really good. So I would say it's a usable badge, and I'd say it's more usable than Acrobat and Back Down Punisher. That's what I would say. Use it at bronze. Personally, I use it at bronze, silver, gold, really whatever I can put it on. Blinders, I feel like this season blinders is back to being broken this season, but for the rest of the season 2K has been changing it every single season, so I don't really know, because I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this again. So I'm gonna put this in broken because I think it is broken. I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with that, but me personally, for this season, I feel like the contest, they did a lot of changes to the contest, and I feel like you can really put people on your side and get greens at a high rate this season with blinders, and I feel like I'm gonna put it in broken. Box, that's 100% a usable badge. It's really just for like people that want to get box outs. I see people using it. It's either not enough badge points are usable. I wouldn't go as far as top tier. I know a lot of people love it. Me personally, I never really use it, but I can see people using it. That's what I'll say. Break starter, that's really like a big man badge. If you're playing 5v5, it's auto. You're playing 3v3, it's auto. So I'm gonna go with usable. You could even argue top tier for big man, but it's just such a big man badge. Brick wall, that's a top tier badge. That's not really debatable, and that's the best badge we have in top tier so far. I'm gonna put ankle breaker behind bailout because I feel like bailout is one of the best bronze badges in the game, but brick wall just does so much. You know what I'm saying? It says better screens, helps you play better defense in the post. It's gonna help you drain people's energy and stuff like that. So I would say brick wall is top tier for sure. Next is bullet passer. When it comes to bullet passer, you can go a lot of different ways, bro. I would probably say bullet passer is just top tier. Some people might say it's broken. I don't think I would go that far, but I would say it's right there with brick wall. It's just so important for playmakers, guards, and stuff like that. So I'll say bullet passer is top tier. Catch and shoot. When it comes to catch and shoot, bro, this is kind of a usable badge, but it's so useful that you could say it's top tier. But I feel like shooting is so good, you don't even really need it. But like, it actually does help a lot with just catch and shoot situations. So I would say it's usable. That's what I would say. Catch and shoot usable? Yeah, that's what I would say. I would say that. One day I need to do like a tier list and put these badges based off what I would put it to. Like Hall of Fame, bronze, silver, gold. If y'all should do that, y'all should let me know. Chase down artist. That's a broken badge. That's probably the most broken badge that we have so far. And when I'm saying broken, it doesn't just mean that it needs to be patched. It just means it's just so overpowered. Like, you put it to bronze, you can pretty much be good with it at bronze, but you keep putting it up in tiers, you're going to jump higher and run that much faster on these animations. So yeah, I think Chase Down Artist is a broken badge. Chef, that's gonna have you shooting from deeper. In my opinion, you could argue it for broken for being that overpowered, but from right now, I'm gonna just throw it in top tier, and it's the best badge to me in top tier. I know it's kind of an underrated badge, but to me, for me, I would say it's top tier, personally. Circus 3s, where would I go with Circus 3s, bro? Circus 3s, I think it's a top tier badge for sure. I don't know if I can say broken. It kind of is broken though, because when it comes to doing the phase and stuff like that, it's pretty broken. What's up with it, bro? What's up with it, Thomas? But yeah, when it comes to Circus 3s, it's either top tier or broken. I feel like for the regular person, it's like either top tier or broken because so many people fade, so many people do step backs in this game. If you throw like stuff like Space Creator, you'll get even more ankle breakers on said step backs, stuff like that. So I don't know where I would put it, because for me, for my playstyle, it's not enough badge points, but it's such a good badge for what it does. I can't put it down there because I know so many people use this playstyle. So it's either top tier or broken. So I'm gonna put it top tier because I don't use it personally. If it was somebody else making this tier list, maybe they would put it in not enough badge points. But for right now, I'm gonna put it in top tier. Next is gonna be clamps. Clamps, in my opinion, I made a 6-7 build, bro. I be locking, bro. So with this clamps, I have to throw this top tier. Now, clamps, it allows you to do a lot of different things on defense, whether it's getting more blocks, get more steals. It just allows you to play a lot better defense when it comes to it enhancing other badges like pickpocket, pick dodger, all this other stuff. You put a lot of badges alongside of clamps, it's gonna make you very broken. But clamps on its own is not gonna do too much but just bump people. So I'm gonna just throw it in top tier. I can't throw it too much further than that. So I'll put it like right here, bro. I'm gonna put this right here. I don't really know. I don't know where to put Circus 3s. But yeah, clutch shooter. Clutch shooter makes sense because it's literally for like at the end of the game. So like the last 7 points of like a Like after you get past 14, if it's a close game and a part game, it's gonna be activating no matter what you have it on as your tier. When it comes to like a 5v5, it's gonna be in the fourth quarter and overtime as long as there's a close game within 5 and stuff like that. So you can use this in a lot of places. So in my opinion, clutch shooter, with it being such a good badge, even from the bronze level, I would say it's just top tier. I wouldn't go as far as broken. I know some people might say broken, but I would say lucky number 7 is the better of the two. So I would say it's definitely a top tier badge. I would just say it's right here with bailout, where like it's really good at bronze, but I say with like bailout is a better bronze badge in my opinion. I would use it before I use clutch shooter. Corner specialist, in my opinion, is one of the better badges in the game, especially when it comes to best for your buck or your bang for your buck. You can put it to silver and you can pretty much be really, really good with it. It's really good for spot ups. I think it's kind of more of a build reliant badge, but at the same time, you can use it as spot ups. If you just spotting up hash down, you can use it to go for phase if you're a shot creator. So it's a lot more builds that can use it than just catch and shoot. But I'm gonna still just put it in useful. I think it is like right on that edge of being top tier, but like I don't want to put everything. I don't want to put everything up there. I don't want to put everything up there. Deadeye. Let me see what y'all saying. Lucky number 7 better. Usable clutch. I think clutch is good, bro. I think clutch is good. I think it's top tier, bro, because it's so good at bronze. When it comes to Deadeye, bro, in my opinion, if it's a contest badge, any contest badge, at the minimum is top tier. I'm really arguing and debating, do I want to put it in broken? Because I feel like the contest system this season, they nerfed it a little. Like it feels like you green more contests and you get less contests, if that makes sense. So if we talking about this season right now, it's either top tier or broken. I don't know if it's as broken as blinders. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw it right. I'm gonna throw it right here. I'm gonna throw it right there, bro. I'm gonna throw it right there. Defensive leader, in my opinion, is the epitome of a badge that's not enough badge points. So with that being said, I'm not even gonna waste no time. I'm gonna just throw in not enough badge points. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna just live on that hill. Now the only thing you could argue it being useful for, say for instance, just like floor general, you get somebody +4. Maybe you get them reaching the threshold, whether that's the 70, the 80, or the 90. Then you got an argument for it. But in my opinion, on defense, it's just not as big of a deal to reach certain thresholds, because like it's not going to allow you to do anything more, because if you're putting certain badges on, you're going to be able to do that regardless, because badges are so important in some situations. I was actually thinking about making a video about what's more important, badges, attributes, or animations. I low-key might have to do that. But difficult shots, in my opinion, if we talking about strictly the 2v2 court, it's a broken badge. It's a broken badge. Everywhere else, it's just useful because it's like strictly for builds. But 2v2, but if we talking about strictly 2v2, difficult shots is a broken badge. It'll go in pretty much every single time, and you don't even need difficult shots to like for it to go in a large percent of the time. But like it'll go in every time. But for now, if we talking about 5v5, 1v1, every single court, I would just say usable. You could also say it's up there on the 1v1 court as well, but I'm gonna just say usable. The only reason I would say 2v2 is better because people can set screens for you and stuff like that. And 1v1, you got to create for everything yourself. So I believe 2v2 is a little bit better. But yeah. Dimer, my opinion, I think shooting is so easy this year. You can ask people I play with, bro. I've never used Dimer all year, bro. I'd never use it, bro. If you're just breaking, you're breaking, bro. I'm going to be real. You're breaking. I tried to use it on bronze. It didn't make a big difference. Now, I haven't really tested it. Like, I've tested it, but when it comes to me just playing regular, if that makes sense, I never use Dimer. But Dimer does help a lot when it comes to shooting, but, like, I feel like shooting is so easy. Like, it's no point in me helping you shoot, bro. Like, you should be able to shoot, bro. This game is just too easy to shoot. So, I can see people using it. Say, for instance, your teammate is just not the craziest shooter. I can see people using it. Now, I know I've been ranking some of these in order in these tiers, but I'm gonna be real, useful. I haven't ranked any of these. I ranked a couple of them to start, but I kind of lost track. So we just gonna stop ranking them. We just gonna put stuff in a tier. So downhill has to be at least top tier. It is low-key slept on. I feel like downhill is good, bro. I think downhill is good. It's just so situational. And when I'm saying situational, it's build specific. Only certain builds need it. Only certain builds have to have it. Say for instance, like a play shot, they're never putting on downhill, bro, because there's so many other badges that you can put on to help you. Downhill is literally strictly for like fast breaks. It's gonna give you help on speed of ball. You know how floor general is gonna help your teammates to all their offensive attributes, and every single tier is gonna be another +1. Same thing with downhill, but it's strictly with the speed of ball rating, but only on fast breaks. So in my opinion, I would say I can see the usability of it, but I can't go as far as top tier personally. I think it's just a usable badge. I think it's just a usable badge. And by the way, I'm not putting these in order no more. I'm not putting these in order no more. But yeah, I think on certain builds, like taller builds, yeah. But like on average builds, like if we doing an average of all builds, I think it's usable. On taller builds, I can see top tier. But on average builds, I don't really think it's really necessary to even throw it on. So I would just say that would be a usable badge. Dream Shake. I think Dream Shake is actually one of the more underrated badges. Personally, if you think about it, Dream Shake, what it does, when it comes to people like on this game, the shot contest in the paint, we all have experienced it. The shot contest in the paint is horrible. So what people have to do, they have to jump as much as possible to get the contest. So a lot of people, they're good. They can time the jump to win the jump to when people are actually going to shoot. But a lot of people in this game are going to outsmart you on offense by doing pump fakes. And they're going to get you up in the air. As soon as you get up in the air, they're going to try to go up. But what downhill can go, or not downhill, but Dream Shake can go along with those pump fakes, is going to pretty much make people that try to put on poker stick to jump and jump and jump, to make to just get a good contest every single time. You can put on Dream Shake where it'll just pretty much draw a foul, and that'll really negate badges like pogo stick, rim protector, and stuff like that, so that you really can just be dominating the paint all the same with the terrible paint contest. So I honestly, bro, I would probably say Dream Shake is top tier because it's actually broken for this game, because the paint contest is horrible. The paint contest is horrible. So throwing in something that literally negates exactly what you have to do in this game, I believe you could argue Dream Shake is broken, bro. I really do. But I think it's just a usable badge because only select builds are gonna use it. Like post scores for sure. Big men for sure should use it. But I could even see guards using it. But I don't think anybody really does. So I can't really go as far as broken or top tier because not a lot of people really use it, if that makes sense. So it's either not enough badge points or usable. I could see those two arguments, but I'm gonna throw it in usable because it's just too good of a badge. I think more people should throw this in their badge setup, if anything. I feel like it should be in your badge setup. I feel like if we're going not enough badge points, you have other badges you 100% should be throwing on ahead of this. I don't know if that's the case with Dream Shake, because you can throw it at bronze. It's like a badge like downhill, clutch shooter, lucky number 7 for the finishing, where you can throw it at bronze. It's gonna be really good, in my opinion. Next is Drop Stepper. This is a post score badge. We all know how broken it is. It's really only gonna be post scorers and bigs that use it. It's very overpowered, very broken, but it's not broken to the extent of a badge that I have on here that is only gonna be, it's literally gonna be so broken that it has to be unbroken. But since this badge is so build specific, I don't know, bro. Yeah, Dream Shake, pretty much all the post scoring badges are now in finishing. So they have like 20 in every single category. You bet on the Grizzlies to beat the Warriors in 7. Honestly, I thought the Warriors were finna lose that because the Warriors kept smoking so many wide open threes and Clay finally hit a 3. But more on the list, bro. Fade Ace. Fade Ace, bro, you could really, this is one of the badges you could really argue, bro, that is broken, bro, because fades in this game are crazy. Fades in this game are actually crazy, bro. I'm gonna be real. Fades in this game are crazy. Let's be real. Fades in this game are crazy. If you go into the post, bro, you can consistently green these. So I don't know, bro. I kind of do want to throw this in broken. It is a very build specific, but is it so broken to the fact that like it should be in broken? Because it's already hard to get consistent contests. You've been watching me since 2K21. You love me? Hey, I love you too, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. So I don't know where to really put Fade Ace. It's either broken or usable, because it's either usable because it's so build reliant, because only certain builds gonna throw it on. but it's actually so broken to the fact that I might have to throw it in broken. I'm gonna put it in broken because it's actually kinda OP, bro. Like, it's kinda to a point, like, it's kinda beyond a drop stepper, beyond a dream shake, where, like, yeah, certain builds aren't gonna use it, but, like, when somebody's doing it, it's so hard to stop, if that makes sense. Fast twitch, in my opinion, if you're big and you're not using fast twitch, you're kind of tripping. I know it doesn't make the craziest difference on speed, but anything that makes you do anything faster in this game is going to be important. And I tell you all the time, speed kills. So I would say it's top tier or usable for sure. I kind of want to go top tier, but since it kind of is only a big man badge, I'll say it's usable. Fades, circuits, and deadeye blinders makes fades broken. Yeah. Bigs need, yeah, fast twitch, yes, for sure. I think fast twitch is definitely an auto badge for bigs. Should I put this in top tier for bigs? Because I did put brick wall. Y'all think it's on the same level as brick wall? If y'all think it's on the same level as brick wall, I'll put it in top tier. I'm going to come back to it though. Let me know. Fearless finisher. When it comes to fearless finisher, because there's a lot of badges on here. Come to fearless finisher, every single time I do this, y'all be on me, bro. Y'all be on me. Y'all be like, fearless finisher, that has to be top tier. Fearless finisher, if you don't know, is pretty much contact finisher from last year, but it's strictly for layups, nothing to do with dunking. But it also is relentless finisher from last year, but it's only for layups. So pretty much anytime you do a contact layup, it's gonna go in more. Anytime you do a layup and your energy is low, it's gonna go in more. So pretty much it's gonna negate the energy, like energy deficit that you're dealing with on only layups. They don't have anything like that for contact dunks anymore, so, or dunking anymore. It's just strictly fearless finisher for layups. So you found me in 21 as well. I think a lot of people found me in 21. But yeah, fearless finisher, I'd probably say either not enough badge points to usable, but I can see people using it, bro, depending on your build. Ja Morant equals Hall of Fame fearless, no cap. That's actually no cap. Floor general. Okay, now this one's gonna be interesting, bro, because I did put defensive leader and not enough badge points, but I feel like floor general is the better version of dimer because it's gonna help you reach thresholds. And that could be shooting thresholds, ball handling thresholds, dunking thresholds. I feel like it's just more thresholds you can really reach offensively than there is defensively, and they can make a bigger difference. Like, say for instance, you can reach a certain speed of ball threshold, a ball handle threshold, a three-pointer, a mid-range. All this other stuff could really make a big difference. So honestly, bro, floor general, I said all that to say it's still only gonna go like in usable, but I do see the significance to the badge. Giant Slayer, I probably have the highest opinion of Giant Slayer out of anybody on YouTube. I always tell y'all, Giant Slayer, yes, it's for like shorter guards against like taller bigs, and the bigger the height difference is, the better it's gonna be for like the shot negation. But the thing that I like so much about Giant Slayer is the fact that it's gonna be pretty much reducing the possibility of getting blocked, which means it's gonna be negating badges like Chase Down Artist, which means it's gonna be negating badges like Pogo Stick. But importantly, the most important badge is Rim Protector, which I'm gonna go over in this video. But when y'all see how many things Rim Protector does, you will understand why I like Giant Slayer so much. So me personally, I would say Giant Slayer is a top tier badge for sure. If it was only for the shot contest negation, it would be usable. But since it's literally doing so much more than that, I would put top tier. And the most important part of it, and the reason why it's top tier, is that part. Glue Hands, I feel like Glue Hands is one of the most underrated badges in the game. Hall of Fame fearless is goated, fam. Alright, bro. Y'all done bullied me. I'm putting it to top tier, bro. I'm gonna put it to top tier. But Glue Hands, bro, when it comes to Glue Hands, it's one of the most important badges. It's gonna be pretty much, if you catch the ball and you're getting ripped a lot off the catch, that's because of Glue Hands. You need to put that on. You need to put it higher. If you're getting bad catch animations for your jump shots, you need to put Glue Hands. You need to put that on. If you feel like you're putting the ball on the floor slow off your catches, you need Glue Hands. You need to put that on. If you feel like you're just getting terrible catch animations in general, Glue Hands. Now, Glue Hands is not just gonna be strictly for like situations when somebody just throwing you a regular pass. It can be for a situation when you're in a passing lane, like with Interceptor. It can be in a situation when you're trying to catch a lob, like Lob City Finisher. all these things are going to be affected by glue hands. It may not pop up all the time, but anytime you're catching the ball, glue hands is going to be affected. So you feel like you tipped the ball too much, throw on glue hands. It's that simple. So in my opinion, I think glue hands is one of the most underrated badges in the entire game. And again, we're not ranking these badges in order anymore. We're pretty much just throwing stuff in tiers at this point. So yeah, I would say glue hands is top tier. I think glue hands is a must-have for sure. Rise Up slept on as well. Trust, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Green Machine. When it comes to Green Machine, honestly, bro, I like Green Machine a lot. On my 5'11", bro, I put it to Hall of Fame. Bro, I get 2 greens, it's gone. I can do whatever I want. I can troll. I can do fade 3s green, step back 3s green, spin jumper 3s, and a person face with like a 30% contest green. Green Machine is gonna help you get even more pure greens, not those sniper greens, those pure greens, which you really want to get when you're getting contested. So Green Machine is very, very overpowered. So yeah, I like Green Machine a lot. But if you're a person that's not getting a lot of greens, you don't really, the thing is in this game, you don't need Green Machine to get greens, because there's a badge on this game that's just so broken. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I think Green Machine is still a top tier badge, even though it's not as necessary as in the past. But yeah, it's just not necessary as it has been. Last year it was not as good because it was, the green one was so minuscule. But this year, but 20, it was broken. I think it's back to being like 20 range, but you don't need it anymore because it's so easy to just hit whites. So yeah, why even care about hitting greens if you can hit whites? You know what I'm saying? But next, Handles for Days. Handles for Days is an interesting badge, bro, because it's not like previous years where we have multitude of badges that negate like stamina. Now we do have Fearless Finisher to negate stamina for layups, but there's nothing for dunks. We used to have Tireless Shooter to negate stamina for jump shots, but we no longer have that. So now we only pretty much have Handles for Days to negate stamina for dribbling, shooting, and dunks. You have to pretty much categorize that for all that. So the way stamina works this year, pretty much you're gonna drain your bar slower, but it will recover a lot slower than it gets drained. So yeah, you pretty much, the stamina meter is a lot better, but you need Handles for Days to make it drain a lot slower and recover way faster. So in my opinion, Handles for Days is an auto top tier, bro. I don't really feel like there's an argument for that. But yeah, when it comes to hook specialist, bro, I don't really think there's really any debate on where this should go. If there is a broken badge in this game, this is the broken badge. Like come on, bro. He's not them, he's him. Come on, it's hook specialist, bro. He's broken, bro. It's broken. It's broken. It's the most broken badge in the game. Like, what am I supposed to say? The entire reason of having a broken tier is for this badge. It wouldn't be a broken tier if it wasn't hook specialist on this list, bro. I wouldn't be lying. I would be lying to you if I said that. If you played against a post score, you know what I mean. You played the 1v1 court, you know what I mean. We can just move on. Hot Zone Hunter, in my opinion, is really self-explanatory. Come on, bro. Like, it's top tier, bro. It's like you get hot zones, yeah, you're gonna shoot a lot better. But if you have Hot Zone Hunter on top of those hot zones, it's gonna help you shoot a lot better. So if you're a low 3-point shooting build, a spot up build, a guard, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna help you shoot. Any badge is gonna help you shoot. I feel it's going to be top tier. Shooting is so easy on this game that these badges are gonna make it that much easier to shoot. You don't necessarily need some of these badges because there's a badge that's just so much more overpowered, so much more broken, so much more easier to use. But at the same time, bro, Hot Zone Hunter, top tier. Hustler, in my opinion, it really depends on the build, but it's kind of similar to Glue Hands, where it's kind of top tier strictly because of how underrated it is. It's gonna pretty much speed boost you to like loose balls. But honestly though, I know a lot of people are gonna want this to be top tier, but in my opinion, I would probably say it's useful. Now, I would probably say it's useful strictly because when it comes to locks, bro, I feel like locks and small guards gonna be the most people to use that. Because in my opinion, on next gen, a lot of people don't really put rebounding on, but on current gen, a lot of people have rebounding. So you don't need it as much on current gen. But I do feel like more locks, like mainly locks, use it on current gen. A lot more people probably do use it on next gen. It should be top tier, but I personally think it's usable. I don't know if it's on the same level as some of the badges I'm gonna have in top tier. So yeah, I don't want to go too crazy on that. Bro, Hustle is OP. I know Hustle is OP. It's just the fact that, bro, you gotta understand, bro, there's so many great. Now, one thing I give 2K credit for, bro, they've done a really great job with balancing. So some of these badges that seem useful, they're right there in the middle for me for top tier and usable. It's just, I just know a lot of certain people just not using this badge, if that makes sense. But yeah, if y'all want it to be top tier, I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. Because I got Glue Hands top tier. I'm not mad at an underrated badge like Hustler being top tier. Hyperdrive, in my opinion, bro, if we're talking about the dribbling badges, I believe I would go stop and go above this. I would go quick chain above this. I would go quick first step above this. I believe, depending on what you're doing, Hyperdrive is the worst of all of them. You don't need it as much. But in the right hands, Hyperdrive is top tier. I don't think it's on the broken level, where you could argue those other two of the three might be up there. But I would say Hyperdrive is usable. Interceptor, in my opinion, bro, like, come on, bro. That's a very easy top tier, bro. Now, one thing I say about it, bro, I have a 6'9" long wingspan where if I don't have Interceptor on, I'm still in the lanes. I'm getting way more catches. I'm getting really crazy lunges. But if you're a person that's not really like, you're not really that crazy at passing lanes, 100%. You want to at least use it at silver. Don't use it bronze. Never use Interceptor at bronze. At least use it at silver, and it's going to have you having these crazy lunges, these crazy animations on these passing lanes. There's literally a lot more margin for error on these passing lane steals the higher you get on Interceptor. So you go from silver to gold to Hall of Fame, you're going to have way, way better animations, 100%. Intimidator, one of the most necessary badges in the entire game. I don't really even know what would be your argument for it. Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent paint contest, but you still need it, bro. You definitely still need it. So in my opinion, it's kind of similar to last year where I'd probably still go bronze on it as a big, but you honestly, if you can get it Hall of Fame, go Hall of Fame. That's what I say. Interceptor plus Glue Hands plus Hustler, OP. What you use your Hustler on when you run Interceptor and Glue Hands? I never even heard of people do that trio. Limitless Spot Up, in my opinion, bro, if you don't know how Limitless Spot Up works, yeah, it's good for shooting deep catch and shoots. But even if you're a guard and somebody just disrespecting you and just standing still, that's going to also be good for you. So you can use this on pretty much all builds. So this is going to be pretty much just to shoot deep. So in my opinion, anything to help your range, I would say is a top tier badge. I see people saying usable, but like, if you're a guard and you're taking too long to shoot off the dribble, it'll just be a limitless spot up, and that won't be chef anymore. So I would still say that's a top tier badge, honestly. Silver, okay. I might have to test that, bro. I might have to test that. But yeah, limitless takeoff. I did a poll on the best finishing badges, and to my surprise, Posterizer didn't win. It was limitless takeoff. And I'm very happy to see that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because limitless takeoff, bro, without limitless takeoff, Posterizer in this game is not good. It's not consistent. Now on next gen, you can get away with it because of the dunk meter, but on current gen, it's really just not good. So I would honestly say for sure, limitless takeoff is a top 3 finishing badge. No joke, no contest. I don't know if I go as far as y'all, but yeah, limitless takeoff for sure, top tier, bro, top tier. Lob City Finisher, in my opinion, one of the best bronze badges in the game. It is kind of build specific, but you can go for lobs on pretty much guards. You can go for lobs on wings, locks, big. So I would still say it's a top tier badge just because of the fact it's so good as a bronze badge. Right there in that area of bailout and clutch shooter, I would say it's better than clutch shooter because it's more usable, but I don't know if I'll go as far as good as bailout. Limitless Broken, I don't know if I can go that far, but yeah, I'd say top tier for sure. I can't be mad at top tier, bro. I can't be mad at that. Lucky number 7. When it comes to lucky number 7, where would I put this? Bro, lucky number 7, in my opinion, in this game, I almost said that. Chase Down Artist probably is the best bronze badge, but right behind it, the best offensive bronze badge is what I'll say. Lucky number 7. Now, Bailout is up there fighting to compete with it, but I would probably say Lucky number 7 is probably the best bronze badge in the game. It's either top tier or broken for me. I wouldn't go as far as broken on this either, because I don't know if it's as crazy as Chase Down when you go to silver to gold and Hall of Fame. But lucky number 7 is definitely a great badge, bro. It's a great badge. And I feel like any like bad setup, you can use this 100%, bro. 100%. And it's not, I'm not saying, when I'm saying I don't know how much better it's getting on tier by tier, I just know bronze is so good that I probably would never go to Hall of Fame because bronze does it for me. I don't need it at Hall of Fame, personally. So, like you could argue it's the best bronze badge off that fact alone, bro. Like, it's so good at bronze, you can really argue. You don't really have to go past that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll probably say top tier. Menace. Now, Menace is a tough one, bro, because for the locks out there, bro, I run a lock sometimes, bro, and I never really use it. But when it comes to Menace, it's pretty much like the opposite of Floor General. You know how Floor General pretty much helps your teammates' offensive attributes? Menace is going to pretty much negate offensive attributes to the person that you're guarding, but you have to be closely guarding them. Now, when it comes to current gen, when you're going against certain play shots, yeah, it's going to make a big deal. It's going to make a big deal because maybe you can take them off that 90 threshold, make it a little more difficult to shoot. But on next gen, if you're going against like a 99 three-pointer, I'll be real, you're not making no difference. Now, say for instance, you're going against like the new 6-1 build I dropped. That's going to drop it. If you have it at Hall of Fame, that's going to drop it to the 80 plus. But if you're going the two-way three-point playmaker, like it's already at an 88, it's going to stay in the 80. So it just depends on what build you're going against with Menace. So in my opinion, I don't know if I can go as far as top tier. I think it could be usable, maybe even not enough badge points because there's so many defensive badges. I honestly believe there's like 9 at least top tier to broken badges for broken. But I don't know if I can say I don't know if I can say with a straight face that I can always put Menace on at all times. So I'ma say personally, I'ma say usable. I don't want, because bro, I don't want to put too many badges in usable, too many badges in top tier, but like I gotta be real with this list, bro. Mismatch expert, bro, we know where this is going, bro. If you're going against an undersized guard, bro, it's so broken that people are making their builds certain heights, like they're locked certain heights so that they can't have a mismatch expert to activate on them. So with that being said, it's very obvious where that's going. It's broken. It's just broken. And with the contest that's been happening this season, it's even more broken. So yeah, I would say mismatch expert is broken for sure. For sure. What level is good for Menace to be most effective? It really depends on what you're going against. Now, say for instance, you're going against a play shot with a 93 3-ball, you're going to want to have it at Hall of Fame. But if you're going against somebody with a 92, you can put it to gold and be perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? It really just depends on what you're going against, honestly. Say for instance though, if you're going against like a lower 3-point rating build, like a two-way playmaker, that would be good. You're going against a slashing playmaker, you can even run Menace at bronze and it's going to make a big difference. Dropping somebody from like a 73 ball to a 69 is going to make a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. Those thresholds make differences. I try to tell y'all that all the time. Mouse in the house. Now, this is a good badge for not just bigs, but bigger guards. So like, when it comes to like making wild stuff in the paint, bro, paint contest is already horrible. Mouse in the house, on top of that, you could really argue it's a broken badge. But I really don't want to go too crazy on it. It's kind of more similar to like these post-score badges where like Dream Shake, Drop Server, where they're like broken, but at the same time, they're build specific. I don't know if they're on the same level as a hook specialist, as a fade ace. But is Mouse in the house on the same level as fade ace and hook specialist? I'm not gonna lie, bro. You could really argue it, bro, because some people, you can do all you can hands up. You have to jump. You have to jump when it comes to Mouse in the house. So you could argue Mouse in the house is. But at the end of the day, they're only getting 2s though, so I don't know, bro. Yeah, I 100% prefer Hustler over Menace, for sure. Hyperdrive should be higher since left-right was patched. I mean, yeah. I put Hyperdrive in usable. I just don't think it's as good as Quick Chain, Quick First Step, and Stop and Go Steal, though, bro. I just don't think it's on the same level. But I'm not mad at it being up there, bro. I'm genuinely not mad at that. It's right there in the middle, bro. It's a lot of these badges in useful and top tier that's right there in the middle for me. Some of them just made the cut. Some of them just didn't make the cut. It's kind of that simple for me. Alright, we move the list down a little bit more. Alright, so now we got Needle Threader. Needle Threader, you can go a lot of ways with this, bro. When it comes to Needle Threader, bro, personally, bro, I like Needle Threader, bro. Let me say this. I like Needle Threader. But in my opinion, bro, I would put Bullet Passer above it as a passing badge. But right behind it, I would go Bailout as the second best passing badge. And then right behind that, I probably would either go Needle Threader or Floor General. But in my opinion, Needle Threader, it's not, if you don't know what Needle Threader used to do, it used to be both Bullet Passer and Needle Threader. But now, Bullet Passer pretty much has the best part of it. Now all Needle Threader does pretty much is make it harder for like passing lanes to be like for people to pass the ball, like to catch the ball when you're passing the ball. So say for instance, you're throwing right at somebody. Needle Threader will pretty much negate badges like Needle, like Interceptor. I'm having a tough time describing it, but you know what I mean. Needle Threader is gonna cancel out badges like Interceptor. It's gonna pretty much make it harder to play passing lane against a person using Needle Threader, the higher the tier it is. Now what I do a lot of times, I run Bullet Passer as high as possible and run Bronze Needle Threader. And I do that on pretty much all my builds that has a lot of playmaking, at least like 20 playmaking. So it is good at Bronze. You can go Silver on it. You can go pretty much any tier Needle Threader. It'll be useful for sure. And this is on any build, whether you're a big or a guard. But the thing I like about Needle Threader, I think it's really more useful on bigs, because you know, sometimes when bigs trying to throw the ball up the court, whether it's a 5v5 or a 3v3, it can be really good to go alongside like a not a Bullet Passer, but like a break starter. So Needle Threader can have a lot more uses than Bullet Passer in my opinion, but Bullet Passer kind of is the better of the two. But I'll probably still say Needle Threader is the top tier. I ain't gonna lie. I said all that to still say it's top tier. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably say that. But off ball pass, bro. Last season they tried to nerf Interceptor, so I was going real crazy for off ball pass. We're kind of simmering down on that. You don't need it as much. The passing lanes are still really good. They're not as wild as they was at one point, but they're still really good in my opinion. They're still really good in my opinion. With that being said, though, I would say off-ball pass is useful. I don't know, bro. When it comes to certain people, what's up with it, Reconcile? When it comes to certain people that run slippery off ball, you're psychos. But it is very good. I'm gonna be real. Those psychos know what they doing. I'm gonna be real. But off-ball pass don't really negate that. Off-ball pass really kind of for like stop people from cutting. It's kind of like clamps for off-ball. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna say not enough badge points, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna waste your time. Pit Dodger, top tier. I don't really think that needs too much explanation, bro. When it comes to having a Hall of Fame, you can literally just run through screens, bro. Run through them, bro. On my 6'7", I don't need help on screens. I'm literally going through it. Now, depending on the big, bro, if you're playing a comp big, like a top big, they know what they're doing. They're going to be able to screen you, bro. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to be fine. I've yet to face that. You know what I'm saying? I've yet to face, like, a top 5 big on 2K22 that's literally just going to make the screen hit me hard to the fact that I need to like have help or something like that. So yeah, pickpocket in my opinion, y'all probably know where I'm gonna go with this, bro. I would go pickpocket and broken. Any badge that pretty much help you get steals, you could argue is broken. I didn't put interceptor in broken because of the fact that you can literally run it without having, you can literally go no interceptor and still play passing lanes if you have a high steal. Me personally. But only thing interceptor does, it kind of makes the margin for error, like when you press X to play the passing lane, a lot bigger. Like you can pretty much press it in a bigger wide gap of time, if that makes sense. If you're not using it, you pretty much have to press X perfectly, if that makes sense. But yeah, pickpocket, bro, you poking the ball loose, it's gonna cause less fouls when you press X and stuff like that. It's gonna help you on bump steals, stuff like that. So yeah, bro, I would say broken. So we have one of the steel badge in broken, one of the steel badge in top tier, and one of the steel badge in usable. I feel like that's right. I feel like that's right for this season. Pogo stick. I think Pogo Stick is a great badge. I don't know if I can go as far as broken because of Dream Shake, bro. You can cancel it out. There is a way to cancel it out very well. There is a way to cancel out Pickpocket, but that badge, we know how that is. But Pogo Stick, I would go top tier because a lot of people really need this because of the paint contest being as bad as it is. So with that being said, I would say Pogo Stick is top tier. Let me see some of y'all in the comments. That's a good idea for break starter. Big. I don't even run off ball on my lot because not enough badges. Also, interceptor helps you not get thrown out the play, like it don't make you trip when you reach in the lanes. Yeah, it gets you better animations. Interceptor and pickpocket gets you better ripping animations, better passing lane animations. Yes, yeah, that's what they do. They give you a lot margin for the bigger margin for error, pretty much. Post lockdown. This is a usable badge. It's literally build specific, but this is not just build specific. This is matchup specific. So in my opinion, I would even go as far as not enough badge points, because you're only gonna use this if you're playing a post score. So if you're on the 1v1 and you have to guess in the 5v5 scenario if you're going against a post score. So yeah, it's kind of honestly very simple. Post playmaker, bro. I feel like this is usable. If people think it's really just for when you're passing out of the post, but no, when you're getting an offensive rebound, you pass it out to your teammate, they have a higher % chance of hitting that shot. My opinion, I think post playmaker is more important than a badge like Dimer, because it's just gonna do that. But like on this game, bigs can even use Dimer, so like it's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, post playmaker for sure is a really good badge. Love the vids, by the way, bro. Hope your day is going great. Yeah, I'm trying to grind, bro. You see me. I'm gonna try to do a tier list like this every single week. Next week, I'm either gonna do a takeovers or do a bad setup. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, post spin technician. Post spin technician is either, nah, it's just going to go usable. If I put drop stepper usable, which is the better of the two, in my opinion, I'm gonna go usable. So yeah, that's very simple. Posterizer. When it comes to posterizer, honestly, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and say posterizer is top tier. In my opinion, top tier means it's a badge that you're auto putting on. I feel like that is a fact with posterizer. The only thing about posterizer, you do need other badges to make it a lot better, like Slippery Finisher, Limitless Takeoff. But at the same time, bro, very good. Rise up if you're big. So yeah, I do think it's up there. I would argue it is still probably the best overall finishing badge, where I would say the best finishing badge on current gen is Slippery, the best finishing badge on next gen is posterizer. But the number 2 for both, I would probably say, is Limitless Takeoff for next gen, and number 2 for current gen would be Limitless. So yeah, posterizer, I would go top tier. You could argue broken last year. I just don't see that being the case this year. Post spin is either the most OP if they don't have post move lockdown, but even if they have bronze, it barely works. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, people can just use post lockdown at bronze and it'll work. So I'll say post lockdown is usable for that. If these are inusable, I'll put post move lockdown. The only thing I'll say about post lockdown, it's just not build specific. You have to just know you're going against a post scorer to have it on. So that's like the thing about that to me. But pro touch, honestly, the only reason I would say this is a don't use, there's only one reason. You can literally put your layup to real player percentage, so you don't have to time it, and that's what majority of people do on this game. So in my opinion, that's what I would say for this. So yeah, I would say 100% I would go don't use on pro touch. If you're using shot feedback, for sure I can say usable, but I feel like majority of people that play 2K, they don't time their layups. They have that off. And that is a good feature. And honestly, I feel like for layups, that's a good feature. When it comes to like shooting, I don't know what 2K is on with that. But for layups, yeah. What's up with it, Zach? Nigga said Fitzy stream. I'm dead. You can have layups on real player. Yeah, you could have that. Bro, you can have jump shots on real player percentage, bro. Where you been at, bro? I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of crazy that you didn't know that. But yeah. Putback boss. Oh, think about this one, bro. Putback boss, bro. Where should I put putback boss? Hey, congrats on hitting 50K, by the way, Zach. If that is the real Zach. But yeah, putback boss, I feel as a big, you can put this at bronze and it'll make a big deal. Now, what it does, it's kind of like chase down for like finishing. Whereas if you don't have it on, you won't be able to actually do like the putback animations. If you know what I mean, like where you go up for a rebound and go right back up. But at the same time, I don't know if I can go too crazy. It is very build specific. I'll go usable because it kind of is more of a big man badge. Quick chain, in my opinion, is I would probably say it's the second best playmaking badge to me. I think quick first step, which we're gonna go over next, is the best one. I'm gonna try to have a badge, at least one badge of everything in broken. So I would say quick chain is top tier. And by the way, I was putting some of this stuff in order, but I stopped. So don't pay too much attention to the order anymore. I'm just throwing stuff in certain tiers now. I'm not organizing it. Quick first step, bro. I honestly only think it's a top tier, bro. But like on current gen, bro, people move so fast, bro. People move so fast that it's like it's broken. The only reason why I used to say people overrated, Zach, was because when it came to quick chain, bro. When it came to quick chain, I didn't understand the fact that like when those moves, yeah, they're faster, but it makes you speed boost faster. So when you go along quick chain with quick first step, it's gonna make you speed boost that much faster. And that can be on all builds that you can get quick chain and quick first step on. So when I learned that and I started using that and starting to see the difference, then I started ranking quick chain. Because I used to put quick chain, hyperdrive, and usable. But after I noticed that, I started putting it in top tier. And it's probably my second favorite badge. But yeah, quick first step, I would say broken on current gen, but on next gen, it's pretty much just top tier. It's not like overpowered or anything. But on next gen or current gen, people move so fast, bro. Like, I would say it's broken. Can you only use the acrobat jellies in park? What you mean, bro? What you mean the acrobat jellies, bro? I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna wait to see what you say, because it kind of is a little delayed. But rebound chaser, bro. Every single big man in the park is going to have rebound chaser, bro. And they're going to have it max. So that just kind of self-explanatory for you. It's kind of like brick wall. Every single big man is pretty much going to have one of those two badges on. 9 times out of 10. Rhythm shooter. Rhythm shooter, bro, in my opinion, it's a very underrated shooting badge. But at the same time, bro, it's such a it depends on your playstyle. So say for instance, it only activates off the second move, but it depends on what moves you're doing. So say for instance, quick chain, if you're using stuff like quick chain, rhythm shooter is gonna pretty much activate off that. So say for instance, you take 2 dribble moves and then shoot. Like if you're sitting still and shooting, like sizing up somebody and shooting, yeah, it's gonna work off that. But also, if you're doing like the LeBron hop back, the Damian Lillard hop back, and you're shooting off that, rhythm shooter is gonna work every single time. So if you're a person using those badges, you're gonna think that's probably a top tier badge for sure. Or those animations, you're gonna use top tier badge. But depending on what animations you use or size of escape, you're not gonna need rhythm shooter. But another thing that rhythm shooter actually activates off of, if you're doing stuff like the Curry slide or the little Trae Young thingy, it's also gonna activate off that. So if you're shooting off stuff like that, rhythm shooter is gonna be really good. So you could argue it's top tier, and it actually makes a big boost. It actually does give you a big difference. But shooting is so easy in this game, bro. You don't need it, bro. You don't need any of this stuff. So I would say usable, bro. I would say usable. Because it just depends on what your play style, the animation you're using. So at that point, it's just too much things that it's relying on. Rhythm. I don't know why I said rhythm. Rim protector. When it comes to rim protector, bro, I think it's a broken badge. I would argue it's probably the best defensive badge because it does so much. It's going to help you get more blocks. It's going to unlock special block animations. It's going to give your teammates a boost on those blocks to their takeovers. And it's also going to make it harder for you to get dunked on. All in one badge, bro. And there's only one aspect of it that can be negated, bro. So it's going to negate badges like posterizer. The blocking part can be negated by but Giant Slayer. But that's not all it does, bro. It's also gonna be enhancing any other blocking badge. Like when it comes to Intimidator, it's gonna enhance that. It's gonna enhance Chase Down Artist, Pogo Stick, all those badges. So yeah, bro. In my opinion, Rhythm Protector. Now I don't know why I said that, but yeah, Rim Protector, bro. I think it's broken, bro. I believe it's broken. Rise Up, in my opinion, bro, Rise Up makes a big difference on how much you do standing up. Like out of all the finishing badges, I feel like this badge, I don't want to go that far, but yeah, it does make a huge difference. Like if you don't have Rise Up and you feel like you're not doing a lot of standing dunks, throw on Rise Up, bro. You're gonna see a significant difference on how much you're doing standing dunks. So for sure, I would go top tier on that. Set shooter, bro. When it comes to set shooter, bro, how many more we got? Are we getting close to the end? But yeah, set shooter, bro, I would say is at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, not enough badge points. At the bare minimum. At the bare minimum. It's either don't use or not enough badge points, bro. The only thing I say for don't use is you have to sit still for so long for it to actually do anything. So at that point, what are you using it for, bro? Like, you have to literally take your time to shoot every single time. And that's just not like, that's just not it, bro. I'm gonna be real, that's just not it. That's just not it, in my opinion. In my opinion. Slippery off ball. You said you use it to gain, like, grind badge points. Only way I could see people using that to grind badge points if, like, your build is a low 3-point shooting build and people just know your build is a low 3-point shooting build and they're just not gonna guard you, so you can just take your time to shoot. But 9 times out of 10, or if you're just bad, people are not gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna be real, especially on this game. Slippery off ball. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Slippery off ball. I ain't gonna lie. I was having fun with this, bro. Hey, this badge, you can literally juke people out with this. I'm not gonna lie. You can turn into Tyreek Hill with this, bro. It gives you a speed boost off of ball. Like, if you use the right stick to move around, bro, it's really, really good, bro. It's really, really good. I can't lie. It's really, really good. So with that being said, it's not enough badge points. It's just not enough badge points. But there are a select few that do use this. I don't know how. You're a psycho. Like I said earlier, you're a psycho. But yeah, I would definitely throw it right there. Slithery finisher. I think this is the best finishing badge for current gen, but on next gen it's just not as useful because of the dunk meter. I say it is top tier. Not gonna waste too much time on that. Y'all know how I feel about Slithery finisher for the past couple years. Nothing has changed. Sniper. Now, every single time I do a poll, bro, every single time, if I do a poll for the best badge, I damn near don't even want to put sniper in it because it's gonna win in a landslide. Best shooting badge, 96%. Best badge, 90%. It doesn't matter what else I put against it, you're gonna give it broken, bro. Like, you're gonna give it broken. I believe it is broken. The thing is, the people that say it's so good don't even understand why it's so good. The only reason why people say it's good is because it helps you hit whites. I don't even know how y'all shoot so many whites on this game, bro. Sniper literally allows you to get more greens, bro. Any single time you see your shot hit the rim, like rattle around the rim, that is because of sniper. And you greened it, that is because of sniper. Now, you'll know if you get a pure green, which is what I call it, pretty much, if it goes straight down in the net. If it goes straight down in the net, that is a pure green. If it hits the rim, that is a sniper green. That's what I call it, a sniper green. That is because of sniper. Sniper literally extends your green window, allows whites to literally be greens. Crazy, bro. But it does give a significant boost to whites, obviously, which is why it is so hated. People believe it's so broken. But it does so much more. It does so much more. But at the same time, bro, sniper, all that to say, sniper is very, very much broken. There is no debate to that. But yeah, space creator, bro, depending on your playstyle, it can be really good. But it is so build specific. You kind of have to only do it for step backs and stuff like that. So if you're not using it for step backs, bro, I don't really see the argument you could have personally. So I would go ahead and say space creator is usable. Special delivery, it's gonna pretty much give you very, very nasty like lob animations. But not only that, whenever you do a flashy pass, it's gonna be kind of like dimer. The only thing I'll say is it's not enough badge points because at that point you could use a dimer, you can use a bullet passer if you want it better. Like, it does give you more lob success as well, by the way. I don't want to skip over that, but yeah, like, you can throw on a needle threader, a bullet passer, you can throw on a lot of badges and you would still not have to just put on this badge to help your teammates hit flashy pass assists or lobs and stuff like that. But it can help. So I can see people using it, but at the same time, I would say not enough badge points. Stop and go, in my opinion, is still a good badge. People say left riding got patched, but stop and go still allows you to do that. But the real reason why I like stop and go so much, I believe stop and go is up there strictly off the fact that if you ever feel like when you're doing a dribble and you want to do a standstill, but you get a terrible, like, a gather animation, stop and go will literally negate those. Not only will it negate those, if you feel like you're doing a lot of pull-ups for some reason, you're doing a lot of like off the dribble, like a lot of fades instead of just doing standstill, stop and go will negate that. It'll let you set your feet. It's pretty much gonna be like, it's gonna be kind of like glue hands, but for like dribbling into shots. So if that makes sense. So yeah, if you want to get better rhythm on your shots and stuff like that, definitely use stop and go. That's what I say. Now, the badge for shooting to go along with stop and go, stop and pop. Pretty much if you want to do standstill threes off dribbling, this is the badge. Now, in my opinion, this is really more towards my playstyle. I know circus threes is not really my playstyle. I still put that in top tier. In my opinion, I didn't really say this earlier, but what I do, I go gold Horizon Hunter. That's the best bang for your buck if you wanted to know that. And I go silver stop and pop. And I've never really changed since like season 3. And it's been perfect for me. Now, if you want to go higher on those badges, you can. They're going to get only better. But that's what I do. That's just what I do. And that's the best bang for your buck in my opinion. But yeah, stop and pop, I would say is top tier for sure. If you want to do standstills and you're a guard, 100% stop and pop. Definitely a top tier badge. When I run with my rec squad, the play shot just does flashies and we get team take almost instantly. The only thing is, bro, is special delivery like rim protector where it helps your team's takeover, but it doesn't say it. Because if it does that, then I would definitely by all means up it to top tier. But I didn't know it did that. If it does, let me know, bro. Let me know. Nah, I'm not saying Circuit Streets is not fun, bro. It just don't fit my playstyle. You know what I'm saying? When I'm trolling, I do fades and stuff like that, but that's like strictly when I'm trolling. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just playing a game to have fun and stuff like that, I'm just gonna play regular. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. But yeah, if I'm trolling or something, yeah. Teardropper. Teardropper, in my opinion, is a usable badge. It's really strictly for like guards, but it's actually a good badge. It's gonna help you make that a lot more times. It does. Flashy to the hash shooter team take. It does? I did not know that. If special delivery, if what he's saying is true in the chat, it is top tier. I'll put it top tier for sure. I'll be the first to tell you that. Because anything that's going to boost somebody's takeover is going to be top tier. Because remember that they're boosting people's takeover is very overpowered. Very overpowered. So yeah. Tight handles, bro. This is the best badge to take people's ankles. It's better than Space Creator for sure. It's better than Ankle Breaker. It's the best badge in the game. It's gonna freeze defenders a lot just off you doing regular dribble moves. You don't even have to make them do anything. It's just off doing regular dribble moves. You do a crab, you can take somebody's ankles. You do a tween, you can take somebody's ankles. You can take people's ankles off just doing regular dribble moves, just sizing somebody up, playing around screens. You can just keep taking people's ankles with tight handles. Very, very broken. Now, I don't know if I want to put it in broken or top tier though. That's the only thing. Honestly, bro, I don't want to go too crazy. I'm gonna go tight handles as top tier. Because I know it is a great badge, but at the same time, I don't want to go too crazy and throw it in a spot it just does not deserve. So with that being said, we're going to just put it right here at top tier. Next is Tireless Defender. Now, for Tireless Defender, I would honestly say Tireless Defender is kind of an underrated badge because it does negate the stamina, but it's not as necessary. Only thing it's going to be negating for sure is a badge like Brick Wall. I feel like the stamina is okay on defense. You don't need it. You don't need a badge to negate stamina on defense as much as you do on offense. So I would say Tireless Defender is not enough badge points because it's not just that it's okay. It's just the fact that like there's so many other defensive badges you can use, and the fact that it's like it's not better than those. I don't really know another way to say that, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. Triple threat size up. I'll be real with you, bro. The triple threat juke, whatever it's called, this is actually a good badge. If you've ever if you use triple threats, you need to use this. You can take ankles ridiculously with this, like ridiculously. Now I know the last time I did this, I was like at the beginning of the year, yeah, it was crazy. But I haven't really seen, but I've seen people using this and taking people's ankles off of nothing. You triple threat, you do the triple threat, and somebody just backs away a little bit, they're gonna just see them start doing the hands in the air, flailing, all type of stuff. Yeah, triple threat juke is still good, but it's still just useful, bro. It's just useful because there's not enough people using it. It's just depending on your playstyle. You have to do those certain things to be able to actually activate it. Unpluckable is top tier off the simple fact that you have to. Bro, I cannot stress enough. You have to have this on to negate pickpocket. Go out there with no pickpocket. Watch how many times you get ripped. You were the first 2K YouTuber I followed. Super helpful. The GOAT to me. Hey, that's love for real, bro. I appreciate that. What's up with the FN? Hustler better than Tireless Defender for sure. 100%. Hustler is definitely better than Tireless Defender. 100%. But yeah, Unpluckable, I would honestly say Unpluckable. Triple threat juke is OP for off-ball score. So you saying for like spot ups? Now that is kind of true. That is kind of true, bro. I never thought of it like that. I really only thought of it as like people that's like shot creators that use triple threats. But you could really do those jab steps on any build for real. That's actually kind of true. Now I'm gonna keep it unusable because nobody really uses it. But that's a really good idea. So for people that really want to use it, y'all should take that for sure. But unstrippable, honestly, bro, I would go usable. Now, unstrippable is not just good because of negating ball stripper. And it's not even that crazy at negating ball stripper. It's kind of like unpluckable at the beginning of the year, where it's wasn't at good at negating pickpocket. I think it now is really good at negating pickpocket. It kind of negates bump steals a lot too now, but it's still like not where it should be, where it completely negates it. I feel like pick dodger was kind of where unpluckable was for a while, but pick dodger this year kind of completely negates brick wall. So yeah, but unstrippable is not just good because of that. It's also good because if you're going through the lane, you want to do a spin layup, a hop layup, a euro layup. It's gonna pretty much allow you to do those. But you know how sometimes when you're doing that and you lose the ball, somebody bump you and stuff like that, unstrippable kind of negates that. So it'll allow you to do those euro layups and stuff very easily. But where I use it is because I want to do euro layups, but I want to do euro dunks. I want to do spin dunks. I want to do hop dunks. So yeah, if you want to do stuff like that, unstrippable is a very good badge to go along with that. It's very underrated because of that. So yeah. What is good shooting badges for spot up? I would say catch and shoot, hot zone hunter, corner specialist, sniper for sure, obviously, dead eye to negate. Yeah, those are really good badges. Last but not least, now I didn't include glue hands on here. I don't know what's going on with this tier list stuff, bro, but I'll tell y'all why I would probably throw grace under pressure. Did I say glue hands? I meant grace under pressure. Grace under pressure was not on here. Glue hands is definitely on here. I put that in top tier, but grace under pressure I would say is usable. I don't have it on this list for some reason, bro. But yeah, I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I don't know what to say on that. But yeah, volume shooter for sure. I would say it's usable. It really depends on the guard and the game mode, but it is usable depending on the game mode. Yeah, I think it's easy, but he said if you want to help. I guess he didn't say to help, but yeah, I would say if you want to get better at shooting, those are badges that's gonna help you pretty much. But yeah, if you're a ball hog, like somebody just said in the comments, yeah, for sure, volume shooter is gonna be perfect for you. The more shots you take, the more chances you have of making that shot, the next shot, the next shot, the next shot, the more shots you take. It's that simple. Very understandable. It used to be terrible. It used to have a terrible connotation when it was volume scorer, but now it's volume shooter. And the more shots you take, the more chances you have of hitting the next shot and the next shot. So yeah, all in all, that is the badges that I would go with for my builds. So yeah, that is my badge tier list. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Today we gave y'all the badges. Next video, you never know, we give y'all the takeovers. Maybe it can be the badge setup. Just let me know what y'all want in the comments down below. I'm gonna end up streaming that, and I'm gonna upload it for y'all boys that want to be in that and all that type of stuff. But yeah, off rip, I need y'all boys right now to show the support by hitting that like button, subscribe, comment down below to help the algorithm. All three of them things, you get that check mark. That's all I really need from you. Now, if you want to, you can do this. You can go ahead, turn on post notifications, be the first to all the videos. You can literally share the video to anybody you think will help or enjoy. But all that good stuff out the way. I appreciate you watching the video. If you stayed to the end, I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, without further ado, man, no more talking. It's your boy Fitz, man, and out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!